Hi, we're going to do the calibration procedure for the WB 1030, which will work also on the Kernel WB 953. The first steps you want to take is enter the 3 parameters of the wheel that you're going to be using. We do recommend a 14-inch or 15-inch steel rim for calibration with a good tire on it. You don't want it running out of true. Give it a practice spin to make sure it runs true so you do have a good calibration. So the first step on entering the 3 parameters is pulling out the measuring scale, touching it to the wall of the rim where you apply your weights. Read the scale that is on here. This one here is in millimeters, so right now you're at 107 millimeters. Retract the scale. On your DIA buttons, you push till you get to 108. And the second measurement you're going to take is with the width of the rim by using the included calipers. Again, touching the wall of the rim where you apply the steel weights. This one here is reading 6.5. So I'm going to enter 6.5 on the BR buttons. And then finally, the last parameter is the size of the wheel itself. This is a 15-inch. So on my third set of buttons, I'm going to move this and set it for 15-inch. Now you're ready for the calibration procedure. The first step is pushing the button on the display that has the shape of a house on it. We call it the house button or confirming button. Press the house button once. Push it once, I should say, and then you're going to push your DIS button until you get to setup. When you get to setup on the display, hit the house button again. It will say in tests, and hit it one more time, and now you'll read POS and a number on your outer window. Turn the wheel until you get to number 110. Once you get to 110, you're going to push the button that has the shape of a silhouette of a person, almost like a gun range target. So we call that the people button. Hit the people button once. Now rotate the wheel to number 120. Hit the people button once. Now it says add and zeros. This is where you're going to cycle the machine. So I like to give it a start to lessen the drag on the motor. Hit your start button. Once it's done cycling, you're going to use your 100-gram weight that came included with the balancer. 100 grams is equal to 3.5 ounces. So you're going to turn your wheel until your indicator lights are solid for the outer side of the rim, and place the 100-gram weight at 12 o'clock above the main shaft. Once you've done that, give it a start. Hit the start button or lower the hood on the WB 953. It's going to cycle. Now the machine is going to have you do it on the other side. Now you're adding 3.5 on the inner side of the rim. Using the same weight, take it off, turn the wheel until the indicator lights are solid for the inner part of the rim. Again, 12 o'clock above the main shaft. Hammer it on. Cycle the machine. The machine beeps 3 times and displays saved data. Your machine is now calibrated and ready to be used. Make sure you take off the 100-gram weight. And we're going to go into balancing. Now the machine will retain the initial parameters that you entered. We're still at 108. We're still at 6.5. And we're still doing a 15-inch rim. We're going to cycle the wheel. And it gives us our weights needed to balance the wheel. 2 ounces on one side, 1/4 ounce on the other side. So we're going to take our clip-on weights. I'll do the inside first. Again, you're going to be turning the wheel until the indicator lights are solid for the inside part. And again, 12 o'clock above the shaft. Very important. There's 1 ounce. Two ounces. For the outer part of the rim, turn the wheel until the indicator lights are solid. 1/4 ounce weight, 12 o'clock on the shaft. Cycle the machine. You have zeros across the board, you have a balanced wheel. We do recommend performing this calibration procedure, I would estimate every 6 months or so. If you see that the machine is giving false readings or chasing weights is what we call it, go ahead and calibrate the machine again and proceed with balancing. I want to thank you for coming by.